Namaskar, I'm Ashok Vyas, and today I have the proud privilege of welcoming someone to our studio from Washington, D.C. Yeah, he's joining us via Skype, but he was in India recently, and that was the occasion of Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, where President of India conferred special recognition, special honor on him for being the expert in the field of environment. धरती माता के रूप में हम भारत से धरती माँ को संबोधित करते हैं और जिस तरह से पर्यावरण का शोषण किया जा रहा है एंड द वे वी आर पॉल्यूटिंग आवर एयर एंड वी आर नॉट केयरफुल अबाउट making use of our natural resources. The gentleman who came to America in 1974 with the PhD in Environmental Engineering Management and Masters in Environmental Engineering and also Masters in Public Health Engineering has been very active for last 50 years in this field along with many of his compassionate initiatives, and I have the pleasure of congratulating as well as welcoming Hari Bindal ji to this conversation for the viewers of ITV. Namaskar Hari ji.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Such a pleasure and honor to have you with us today. Let me request you to share how was the experience of being in Bangalore, a part of Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, in the presence of Prime Minister, President and all the dignitaries.
This was beautiful. We were told only a week before and we were treated very VIP. Government of India managed our air travel and hotel and provided VIP cars, and I, my wife, my son and my daughter, we all participated in the program. On 8th, Prime Minister Modi gave his speech and we were invited in dinner with the Prime Minister.
Wow.
And 9th, we were this great program of Pravasi Bharatiya Samman award was given. And I am one of the 30 awardees around the world.
And it is very special that you are one amongst us being there from America, and the theme about which you shared your suggestions and advice with Government of India, with Prime Minister and also with another Minister, Uma Bharti ji. What was that all about? Please share details about the suggestions that you shared with them.
President of Portugal was the guest for the program, and Vice President of Suriname was there. He was also a guest, and Mr. B.K. Singh, General B.K. Singh, he represented Sushma Swaraj as Videsh Mantri, and there was Chief Minister of Karnataka and Honorable President of India. He conferred awards to all the awardees.
Right. No, Hari, I wanted you to share with our viewers, आपने जो गंगा के स्वच्छीकरण के बारे में, गंगा को शुद्ध करने के लिए जो सुझाव दिए थे प्रधानमंत्री जी को, उसके बारे में कुछ बताएं. क्या आपके सुझाव हैं और सरकार ने उनको किस तरह से लिया है? क्या आपको लग रहा है कि उस दिशा में सरकार कुछ गंभीर कार्यवाही कर रही है?
मैंने सिर्फ सुझाव दिया है और उसमें क्या एक्शन होता है वो दो अलग अलग बातें हैं.
बिल्कुल.
मेरा 50 साल का जो एक्सपीरियंस है उस बेसिस पे मैंने गंगा क्लीनिंग का सुझाव दिया है. वो सुझाव इज इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ एनी गुड कंट्री regulations. You don't have to do any study further. There are a lot of studies already done. I have read all those studies. These studies are no good unless you implement them. That's my emphasis on the cleaning of Ganga. And instead of cleaning of Ganga, I say stop polluting Ganga. That's my great sujav or expert advice, that it should be called as stop polluting the river.
दैट इज करेक्ट, दैट इज सो करेक्ट. पर जिस तरह का सिस्टम है, सुअर भी कहीं कहीं से हमारी नदियों में चला जाता है, तो वो पूरा रीस्ट्रक्चरिंग ऑफ द सिटी इज प्रॉब्ली रिक्वायर्ड to make that happen, to stop polluting Ganga.
Yeah, the cleaning has to be started not in the Ganga but in its tributaries. Even the small rivers or nalas where the sewage from city drops into the water, and one stream goes to another and another goes to Ganga. So cleaning has to start from the root. That's what actually I am emphasizing, that the emphasis should be on the cleaning of wastewater or the sewage.
Right, right.
If you don't drop that into the water, then everything will be clean. That's how other countries have done, and that's the way it should be done.
Yeah. So, Hariji, there is one way when you have something written and it's like a report which is prepared by an academician, and there is another thing when you sit across the table and convey your ideas and talk about the practical aspect, and it feels like when you have this kind of one-on-one conversation with the policy makers, probably that is more effective. What has been your experience? वो रिपोर्ट्स देना ठीक रहता है या वर्बली बताने से कुछ ज़्यादा असर होता है?
मेरा सुझाव जस्ट मेरे ख्याल से कागजों तक ही है, unless somebody pay attention to that.
I see, I see.
I have written that I have experience of 50 years environmental experience of the greatest country of the world, United States, and all the regulations of U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA.
I see.
So I want to implement those regulations. We can borrow or we can ask help from the USA, which I can be instrumental doing implement that.
Very good. Yeah, let me request you to share your medal. I see there is some thing with tricolor flags colors on your neck. And
like I showed earlier,
yes,
this
yes.
is 90-gram gold medal given along with the flag.
I see.
Inside is Pravasi Bharatiya logo, and other side it reads Government of India.
Right.
I think
it's beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Even with shine, indeed it is gold. It is going to shine, and it looks beautiful. And there is another plaque also which was given to you along with the award. Let's have a glimpse of this plaque also.
Big plaque signed by Prime Minister, President of India.
Wow. This is so impressive, Hariji. Again, congratulations. And
thank you very much.
And
there was a tie pin or coat pin given.
I see. Very good, very good.
10-gram gold pin.
That's great. So this
along
is
with the
this is really a great honor and a matter of pride for all of us also. And let us now go towards the initial phase of your life here in America. America has also changed a lot. In 1974, when you came with the education that you had, how was it for you to apply that here and contribute value to the system of America in the field of environment?
Yes, what I did actually, I was already having one master's degree in public health engineering, but to learn how things work here, I did another master's right away in 1975, 76 in environmental management. And then I did my professional engineering license, which is another 2 big examinations.
I see.
And then I got to, for first 6 years I worked with the consultants, where I learned all the practical things. Then I worked with the city of Detroit on a largest sewage treatment plant that was a semi-government job. Then I came to the federal government with Air Force. Air Force, Navy, and Coast Guard, all environmental work, cleaning of equipment, ships, and ocean. Actually, the ocean pollution.
I see.
So, what we see the blue ocean around, it is not just because not taken as granted. They are kept like that through international regulations. Those are called International Maritime Organization environmental regulations, which I implemented to my agencies.
Very good, very good. So you have experience of having served in the private organization, then semi-government, and then federal government. Compare your experience of being a part of the private organization to being a part of the federal. I personally feel federal probably gave you opportunity to contribute more with your skill set.
Yes, I see the both sides actually, the private and government, as well as I did some experience, some work in India also. So I have both experience in USA and in India.
And what is the difference in India?
I did a big project bringing drinking water from river Ganga Canal to river Yamuna,
I see.
Delhi.
Now compare your experience of working with Indian bureaucracy and political system and working with American bureaucracy and political system. Was there any distinct difference that you felt?
I think slowly it goes assimilated. My private work, then first is semi-government. Job was a semi-government. Then I was a little bit, not sure, secure that I should go to federal government, but I joined, and then since then I was in federal, and all throughout I did environmental job.
Right. No, I was asking the difference of working in India and working in America.
Yes, sir.
So you were comfortable with the bureaucracy of India and America both? One was more helpful than another, or both were equally good?
Working in America is quite different actually. There's honesty, hard work and all that. And in India, as we see, as we know, it's I don't want to say much on that.
Okay. I don't want you to say much about that. But
in America, it's much better.
Right. No. People got. It was like a poem, and you are a poet also, I believe. You have been a part of many organizations. Let me just name a few: ILA, ICC, CIA, FPE, IHA, VHP, HAF, and of course, you also founded American Society of Engineers of Indian origin in 1983. Talk to me a little bit about the need to work as a group, be part of organizations or form organizations. As an Indian American, what has been the contribution of the organizations that you were a part of, or there are many organizations? Do you see their tangible positive impact for the society?
That was in my actually blood or habit that to do some leadership and form some organizations. And I did start the American Society of Engineers of Indian origin, which is now a big organization, national organization, where big industries, all the engineering industry, engineering companies, and government agencies also participate in our annual conventions. Boeing, is our main sponsor for our annual conventions, and NASA is also part of our organization.
Very
So,
good.
we recognize the highest achievers, Indians achievers in this country, and we help students, engineering students. We give about 10 to 20 engineering scholarships to students.
Very good. Very good.
This organization.
That is indeed a tangible positive impact, and it is encouragement for other engineers also, as well as one is charged with inspiration by being in the presence of achievers, those who are recognized by esteemed organizations like the one that you just mentioned. And now let's move towards the author in you. How long have you been writing? और आप हिंदी में भी लिखते हैं, अंग्रेजी में भी लिखते हैं, but you chose to write your autobiography in English. Why was that?
Yes, I had some interest in poetry, and in fact, the poetry I write is mostly humorous, which I learned from India, from Kaka Hatharathi, and I follow same pattern, and I have published 3 books on humorous poetry.
Wow. Would you like to share any of your poem with us, if you remember any?
I don't think it will be appropriate at this time, and I don't recall which I can read right now.
Okay, because I thought poetry is appropriate any time and every time, every time. Because poetry is the one that unifies in some way, and there is a unification of the scientist or environmental engineer as well as an author in you. But let's talk about your autobiography, what it is called, and how was it reflecting on the different stages of your life and putting them, arranging them in the form of a book.
Yes, I found my life very interesting actually, so that's why I thought of collecting all incidents and achievements and unique things I went through and passed through in my life. I collected and wrote my biography. People get big, then their biography is published, and I published my biography, and I became big after that.
So share any important event or important 2 events that you consider as turning points in your life, and which were very significant as per your perception.
Turning points, we can say first is getting admission to engineering, then getting married. I got married to a girl whose relations were already in USA. That was a charm. I took advantage of that and came to USA.
Any other personality, whether in India or America, that you got a chance to interact, who impressed you very much to the extent that you would not hesitate in saying that he or she is like my role model? Is there anyone like that?
I come from a very, very small, remote or backward village in India, in district Agra, very backward. And I feel proud that I reached this stage. And that way I was in my village last week or 2 weeks ago. I told everybody that when I can do that, everybody can do it. So that's the message I am giving. Anybody can reach doing the hard work and continue with their objectives.
And you managed to create time for writing along with your profession and of course film you mentioned about, and with your leadership skills and active involvement with so many organizations. Where do you get, or how you manage to create time for everything? Is there any secret to your time management?
No, I think that everybody has the 24 hours, and this is a matter of doing the priority. We just prioritize, and I did this that way. Anybody can do it, and there are people who do much more than me. There are industrialists who manage 100, 200 companies. How they do it? So that way, what I did 4, 5 or 6 organizations, that's nothing as compared to many people, other people have done it.
And talk to me a little bit about the reason that you decided to be a part of VHPA and HAF.
HAF is Hindu American Foundation, which is a relatively new organization, and they advocate Hinduism in the American government with senators, congressmen, and White House, and I'm part of that. They are about 14-year-old organization, and I'm involved with them since beginning.
And what has been their significant achievement that you feel proud of?
There are a lot actually. We have given the right image of Hinduism in Congress, senators, in White House, and we have tried to improve some texts in textbooks taught in high schools, and we were successful that in California, and we have done something in Virginia also. There are textbooks being changed, some messages giving wrong indications, they have been corrected. So that's part of HAF. And we keep survey of Hindu, how we are treated in other countries, non-Hindu countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh, and in Indonesia. So we prepare an annual report on that also. So that's a big, huge work of this organization.
Lastly, what is the future aspiration that you have? What would you like to accomplish now?
I'm retired and very happy, very satisfied, and I will keep doing community work, which I will never stop. And let's see what else I can do.
Wonderful. So once again, congratulating you, Hari Bindal ji, for the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman this year, January, in India, from President of India. It's a great thing coming for you at this stage of your life with so much contribution through your knowledge and persistent hard work for the community.
I really appreciate. I got email from you. You contacted me, and I am so grateful to be at your show or wherever you are going to.
This is right. So, on behalf of ITV, I appreciate your being a part of this show, and with lots of good wishes. This is Ashok Vyas.
Thank you very much.
Thanking Hari Bindal ji as well as all of you.
Thank you, Ashok ji.
Namaskar.
Namaste.